Rob, Rob and Slim Show.
Hi, Sienna Sinclair.
Sienna Sinclair, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. You're an adult film star and an author?
Yes.
From Santa Monica?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay, okay. How long have you been doing adult entertainment for?
Oh, started 10 years ago.
Is it still as lucrative as it once was? Like, with all the internet sites, with, you know, everything out there, like, is it still as lucrative as it was before that was out there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you stay consistent, it is.
Cool, cool.
I mean, it's a lot of competitors.
Yeah. What, and your books, Naughty Travels, they look so good. They look so good.
Oh, thank you.
How many do you have so far?
They are. I have 5.
5, I thought so. I saw LA, Vegas, Chicago, San Francisco, and San Diego.
Not Chicago, but Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chicago's on the to-do list. Yeah.
Oh. I was going to ask too.
One.
Do you have any plan for like out here, like Philly or New York?
I plan to do New York next after Chicago. I just didn't do it because someone else had done the book, and I was waiting for the book to get old.
What is this book?
That was a good question. What's a book?
What? Oh,
What
it's
is a
called
book?
New York.
So, like, no, I was just curious because you guys are naming states. You're like, oh, well, this one's Chicago.
Cities.
Like, so,
Naughty Travels. She writes books about the naughtiest places in each city.
oh, okay, all right, cool.
Have you visited all these places?
Of course.
Nice. What
How
is
can you
your
write a book if you don't about travel if you don't visit it?
Internet.
Yeah,
There you go.
I would
No,
just
that's
Google
not,
them.
that's not the way you do it. Internet's very deceiving. Trust me, when it talks about a swinger club and you go there and you actually see it, you're like, whoa. Those pictures were being nice.
Has there been any place that you've gone to that you're like, why the fuck did I come here? Why did I check this out?
A lot of places. I think too many to name. I mean, there's a lot of things that I do that don't make the book. A lot.
And what has been one of your favorite places that you've been to?
My favorite is Paris, Les Chandelles. It's a swinger club. It's very high end. It's just very sophisticated, and the people you meet are very shocking. Like there's just people that you wouldn't expect to be there. Like, you know, virgins, Arabic people, you know, bringing their virgins with them. You know, it was just very interesting.
I was gonna say, like, I'm trying to imagine, like, sophisticated swingers club. Is there like a rich guy, like a Van Winkle or something, like
a Mr. Loon is,
or a Monty Wynn,
or Monty Wynn, yeah,
Yeah.
like a real like uppity like upper echelon fellow, and like you just wouldn't figure you'd see him there.
Yeah, there's a club here in LA. There's one here that caters to the wealthy.
Wow. What is your favorite type of thing? Like, do you like S&M? Do you like swingers? Like, what is your favorite like kink?
I don't have a kink, but I don't categorize myself into anything. Like, I don't call myself a swinger. I'm not in a lifestyle. I'm not a fetish person. I'm not a pinup or anything like that. I just kind of do whatever I feel at the time that I want to do, that I like. Nice. So I'll try anything, you know, and I'll watch anything.
Cool.
You like to just
I get bored easily, so I have to
Right.
spice it up. I couldn't be someone that was only into BDSM or only into lifestyle, because I would be bored as crap.
I agree.
You like to explore as much as you can and learn as much.
Yup.
Yeah. Because like, I was in the fetish world for 2 years, and I still go to fetish events, but when I was in it for 2 years, I was learning about it and going to a lot of shows. I was performing in it, and not performing fetishes, but burlesque, because I also do burlesque, and going to all the trade shows, and it's the same people, so you see the same people a lot. It's the same type of music. That's boring. And it's just the same stuff over and over again. People with their floggers at these events, and you're like, oh my god, I've seen one flogger, you've seen them all. Yeah.
So do going to these things ever change your ideal of what they were? Like, say, before you got into the fetish thing, like, you think one thing, and then you go and you explore it for a little bit, and then you're like, wow, this is completely different than what I've expected.
I mean, no, not really. I don't know. I mean, the fetish world is very interesting. There's nothing I don't think that was really too kinky. You know, people walking around latex. When you go to the conferences, they teach classes. So there was like knife play, and you know, not my thing, but I'll go to it and I'll learn about it. And the sub thing was a little different. You know, I don't judge anybody, but I joke now, and I tell people that when I'm doing something that I don't like, maybe I'm at the dentist or something, I jokingly say I'm in my subspace, meaning you just remove yourself from your body, so you don't have to think about it and you think of other stuff. So it's the same, you know. So I learned that. I'm like, oh, my subspace, okay. But I'm just not just someone beating me, and again, you know, it's each their own. But there are some things that I learned from mistresses, you know, talking to people that I wish I had never heard in my life, you know.
Really?
Like,
what is one of those things? Like, what's something you wish you never learned?
If you can think it, people go, I wonder if this has ever been done, or if someone's done this. I don't care what it is. If you can think it, it's been done, it's going to be done.
Licking a plop.
What's that?
There's a fetish for everything, even if it's only 10 people. You know, even if there's only 10 people going to that website, there's a fetish for it.
Yeah, yeah. Like we were talking about something earlier, like something I would send my buddy as a goof. But yeah, there's people into that. There's people into that thing.
Oh, that's bad. That's
man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't judge, but there's just some things like, you know, pooping and
yes,
peeing's one thing, but pooping, fecal matter.
Yeah.
There's this one mistress that I met that she told me some stories. She said that Asian clientele was very big, and like they like to bottle it up and take it home, and then they tell her what to eat because it, you know, it makes it taste better. And I'm like, I don't ever think that any type of feces that comes out of you tastes better.
No, it's all.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
So it's like guys like to drink her piss? Is that?
No, poop.
Oh,
no, she was poop.
Yeah, she's about to. Ooh, no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like I'm down with the pee.
Yeah,
the pee's
that
fine.
Was something I wish I could unhear. You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
Damn.
Wow. I don't know what I could follow that with. I really don't know.
You can follow with people are fucked up, dude.
Yeah, people are fucked up. What I heard you guys have a lot of great like conferences and stuff out there. Like I heard like there's a lot of cool like cross-dresser shows and all that out there. Like there's some really cool stuff.
When you say out here, you mean LA, right?
Yes, LA.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, you have a big gay community here, so of course, you know, you're West Hollywood, you're going to have that a lot.
Yeah.
And then they also have private parties. There's a lot that's offered out here. My books are, you know, talk about all of that, so that naughty can mean anything. Like, people are like, well, what does naughty mean? Well, naughty is whatever you want it to mean, meaning however naughty you want to get, because everyone has their own naughty level.
Yeah.
And people could just be like, I'm just going to go to a burlesque show, and that's naughty enough for me, you know? And then some people want full-on sex shows.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What's like a more entry-level thing for people to do?
Entry level?
Yeah.
I would say burlesque, and then, you know, girls love to go to drag shows, so that's fun, you know, it's just something fun and, you know, a little naughty, being, you know, cheeky.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I have parties, too, where, like I said, I'm a burlesque performer, and I have parties where I just might do something where we go to a burlesque show, we have a meetup, and you kind of get to meet the people, you know, and kind of just feel it out.
What happens.
See how you like it. And then, yeah, and then some people progress. They come to some of my more tame parties, and then they progress to maybe, I don't know, like a topless. I've had like topless roller skating parties, topless drive-in theater, where you take your car and we watch 9.5 Weeks, and we had girls on roller skates giving out hot dogs and hamburgers. So there's things like that people slowly build up to it.
Are they topless
and then there's
too?
some people that just
the girls on roller skates.
No, nobody has to do anything they don't want to do. If I say it's a topless party, you don't have to come topless. You know, I never want people to feel like they have to do something that they don't want to do or forced to do something. Mm-hmm. Because I go to a ton of events around the world, and even though I'm naughty at different times. There's sometimes I just don't feel as naughty. Mm-hmm. So I might go to an event. I don't want to be forced to like remove my clothes, or I might be bloated that day.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
We were just wondering.
I want to be naughty when I want to be naughty, not because you're telling me to be naughty. Yeah.
We were just wondering. You said the girls on roller skates at the drive-in theaters. Like, are they topless?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those girls are. Like, if I'm hiring you you have to do what I say. Meaning, like, if I want you to be topless and it's a topless party, that's the theme, you know?
Yeah.
Right,
Have you ever
right.
had anybody, like, just get in a major altercation with you, like, didn't agree with what you wanted them to do?
No, because I tell them up front. If they
Yeah.
wanted to, then they wouldn't come.
That's cool. That's cool. You're also a dating coach?
Yeah, I do dating coach. It all ties together. Like, you know, here in LA, people are like, oh, you do so much. I'm like, no, it really just all ties together. So I have my book, you know, and I travel around the world, and then I have my naughty parties here. But I also do sex coaching classes here. In between my naughty parties, I'll host like an anal class or a blowjob class, you know, like on a Wednesday night or something.
Nice.
And they're very popular. So,
What? Yeah, I was gonna say.
No kidding.
Men, single women.
What's the most requested topic that you cover that people come to see?
Anal.
Really?
What is the
Wow.
best?
My second is blowjob.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
My
say.
hand and blowjobs, yeah.
Because I've been with a lot of
Yeah.
girls that are like they really want to give good blowjobs.
They can't. Wow.
Well, it's not that they can't, like, because some of the girls I've been with are, like, newer sexual, like, I'm talking about when I was, like, younger, but, like, that was, like, a big thing. Like, I had a girl that I was dating that would, like, research it to figure out how to, like, do it right. And I was, like, fine with what she was doing. I wasn't like, oh, no, you suck, but she was just like, I want to give you the best.
Well, yeah, the thing about blowjobs is people think that blowjobs don't involve your hands, but blowjobs, so that's why when I do a blowjob class, I always teach hand jobs, because your hands are your best friends during a blowjob. And women think that they have to do all these things to give it a great blowjob. You don't have to do that much to give a great blowjob. But it's, you know, it really just involves your hands, a few techniques, and you know, just feeling, you know, comfortable. And you gotta like it doing a blowjob. If you don't like doing a blowjob, don't waste your time, you know.
Yeah. What's the best advice you would give
Nothing's
for?
worse than that.
What's the best advice that you would give for anal?
For anal, I would my best advice is lots of lube and go centimeter by centimeter. And I mean this because people, men especially, think that asshole is like a vagina. You know, it's just lubed up and it's stretchy and it's just, you know, it just can take anything, you know, but it can't. I say go centimeter by centimeter because it's gonna make it more enjoyable for the girl. And it's gonna help her, like, calm down, relax a little bit, and just put it in very slowly. Once you get in, you're pretty good to go. Just don't pull back out.
Do you like anal? Do you like
Yeah,
anal?
it's my favorite thing. So I have an anal book coming out.
Oh, no kidding.
Book that I wrote. Yeah, based on my classes I teach. And it's my favorite thing. Yeah.
What about guys that are a little weird about anal? Like, how do you deal with that?
I've heard guys say it's
Guys are
gay.
weird?
Like
What?
I've heard some guys say, like, compare it to, like, being gay. Like, because
Yeah, because I know there are some guys that just don't like doing anal.
my ex-wife was like that
Like
too.
a-
She would shame me for
Yeah,
wanting to do
and
it.
there's some guys that don't like going down on a girl, you know.
Yeah.
It's just whatever, you know. I don't ever try to push anything on anybody. There's just some things that you just don't feel comfortable doing. Like, I don't want to, you know, go inside of a guy's ass either or fist him. You know, it's not my thing. But I don't mind if they do it to me.
Whoa.
Is that a deal breaker for you, Mike? You want,
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
wanted to be fisted?
No, fuck no.
Like I'm not into doing guys in the asses. If I'm dating you, I will not. If I'm dating you seriously, I will not do you in the ass.
I heard that's
Because
really popular
then-
right now. Pegging.
Really?
Because to me, that makes me feel like you're a bitch. Like,
Yes.
you're a bitch
That's
now.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want my guy to be like a man to me.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
saying that I haven't fucked guys in their ass before, but they're not guys that I date. I have done it because I wanted to try it out and see what it was like, and it was fun, but it was not a guy I dated.
But then that, like, your respect for that guy just went down.
Yeah, you're not a keeper.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is like a triathlon person, just very muscular,
Wow.
very fit. Wouldn't even think it at all.
Yeah.
And he even told me he felt bad after, like, every time he does it, he feels bad.
Yeah,
like,
because-
it makes him feel bad about himself for doing it, but he wants to do it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Those are your things you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
just
people-
be comfortable. Just be comfortable with yourself.
Some people like to trace, like,
Yeah.
shame, though, for whatever reason. Like, I've seen that. Like, people just want to, like, oh, this shames me. It feels good. I
Yeah.
don't like it, but I want to do it because I like the feeling of shame.
Yeah, because he has a dildo he said he'd put in the shower and he would, fuck it. And he said that every time he would see it, he'd have to take it down because it'd make him feel bad after he did it.
He's apologizing to his dick after he comes. Like, yeah, we all watch videos like that. I know.
So I've tried it. I just don't want my guy to be a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me. It's my thing.
Do you get any pleasure from pegging? Like, does it give you any pleasure? Like,
yeah, I had fun.
sexually?
I had fun.
Yeah.
It didn't give me any pleasure. It was more of what it felt like to be in control. Like
Right.
he's bent over and like now he's my bitch.
Yeah.
And to kind of feel like what it is to have a penis, because all girls wonder, and I usually when I'm fantasizing or when I'm having sex, I'm usually the guy, and I'm thinking about doing a girl. Not that I'm a lesbian or anything. I have sex with girls, but I prefer men. But there's just something about it. I don't know. I think it's this control thing, and it was just a lot of fun,
Yeah.
being able to do what I wanted to do.
Nice.
I can't, yeah. But I'm not thinking about it all the time. I'm not going out there wanting to do it.
Yeah.
It was just one time I did it, and I was like, oh, that was fun. Okay, mark that off.
that was a thing that just happened. Now let's do the next.
Yeah, it just happened. Yeah, and that's the way I am with my sexuality. If something just happens, it happens, but
Yeah.
I may not care to do it again.
Are you into like 69 then?
It's not my favorite because it's a lot of work for a girl.
I see.
You're sitting on the guy's face, and depending if they have a short or a long torso,
Yeah.
you're like either, and then he's thrusting, and you're like, and then you can't enjoy it. At least me, I just can't enjoy what he's doing, and I just find it boring.
Ah.
Right.
What do you?
I like to focus on one thing. Like if a guy's eating me, I only want him eating me out. If I'm giving a blowjob, I only want to give a blowjob.
Just one thing at a time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about like a guy just?
That's how I eat my food. I eat one thing at a
Yeah.
time.
What about just getting like face fucked? Like if the guy's just like roughly fucking your face.
Like that's.
I've done it before. Usually more when I've been drinking.
Not really. You like to kind of just like I'm gonna give you a good blowjob, not like I'm not gonna just sit here while you fuck my face.
No, I mean I've done it. But like I said, it's usually when I've been drinking, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one because it's like really aggressive, and you got teeth there.
That's why when I watch porn, I
size.
don't really go for like I don't know the blowjob thing. I skip to I usually go for the anal.
Yeah.
I usually don't want to see the blowjob.
Yeah.
I like the blowjob.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't do much for me. It's usually got to be like double penetration or something.
See, I love anal, but I can't watch anal sex porn because nothing grosses me out more than when there's always that big hole and the girl's always holding it open.
Yeah.
And it's like he takes it out and there's this big gasping hole.
I like it unless there's something gnarly.
It just grosses me out. So
Yeah.
I can't watch it, but I love it. I can
Yeah.
do it. It's funny the things that we like and then we don't like. So.
What do you feel sets you apart in the adult industry?
Well, I don't do porn in the sense that I don't do guys, but I do solo and I do girl.
Okay.
But I don't do it as much anymore because I still have my website up and I still post stuff up there, but it's old. I'm focusing more on my sex coaching and naughty travel guides.
Cool.
Yeah. And I also I'm having this Saturday at my house. I'm having a live porn shoot, so I like the more of the directing part. So I've directed some films in the past, but I have Casey Calvert and then Mike Mancini coming over, and they're doing a behind-the-scenes porn shoot. So it's like 20 guests that are coming here, and they're people that are like interested in, because you live in LA, and a lot of people who live here are like, what happens at these homes? There's porn going on like at all these homes that you drive by, you don't even know it. So it's just kind of a behind-the-scenes of. And they can ask questions. It's 1 hour of the scene, and then they get to direct, and they get to tell kind of like positions they want, where the money shot. Also, they get to hold the camera and film it, but it's all the film's on me. They don't get to actually film with their camera. And at the end, it's just 1 hour of Q&A, and that's kind of everyone's favorite is the Q&A because then they get to ask questions like, how do you fuck all day long? You know, how do you keep it up? You know, 'cause that's the number one thing is like, how do you keep it up without coming?
Yeah. How long does it take to film a scene?
Oh, it'd take a long time. It all depends on. I was shooting one scene. I had 4 scenes going on at once. Like meaning, girls were getting ready, guys were getting ready, and then the photographer would shoot. But there was a problem with one scene. I was like, what is taking so long? Because it was outside. And it was in a pool, but the pool was heated, and I thought maybe it was cold outside, and that was what was happening. But the thing is they used to date, and they're not dating anymore, so the guy couldn't get hard. And I'm thinking to myself, or I said to him, why didn't your agencies tell me this? You knew that you guys were working together, So there's difficulties, and that took like a long time to shoot, and time is money, when you're renting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're paying people, so
yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't take that long to shoot a good scene. I would say like under an hour.
Wow. See, I thought it was longer.
If you hire good porn stars who know what they're doing, they know how to make a scene. You don't have to direct. Usually I hire good people and I tell them, this is what the scene is, whether it's anal or this is, it's something sexy. I need you to walk in and do this or whatever. But the rest of the sex scene is up to you because I want it to be natural and I want you to enjoy it. Like I don't want to be directing, going, okay, more of this, more of that.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Just let them do it.
Yeah, I was going to say if there's any intimacy involved, there's strictly just, like, you got to do this, now you got to do that, and are they, like, actually into it or not?
Yeah, like I said, if you hire good ones, I hire, I think my favorite is Tori Black. She
oh my God.
Is really good.
She good?
She's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She knows how to make a scene. Even after the scene when you yell cut, she's still fucking,
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I'm not done. You don't tell me cut. I tell me cut. What
so it's just, it's all the people. It's all about the people you hire. You want good people.
Yeah. How do you not come? Like, how do they not come? Like, or do they?
The women?
Or the men. Like, how do the men last?
Oh, the men. They say that, they have, I think some of them might take, Viagra to last longer.
Yeah.
I think they are taking something, but they all say it's a mindset, like a mind thing, because when you tell a guy, like, hey, you need to get ready, you're about to go on, he's usually over in the corner, jacking off and doing something.
Yeah.
And, there really are no fluffers. The only time I had a fluffer girl was this guy brought this girl. I wasn't paying her. She just came, and he was doing a set with this girl, and then I think we took a break, and he went to go get his cock sucked by her. So I was like, oh, that's the first fluffer I've ever seen.
I was going to ask. I figured there was always a fluffer.
And I was like, perfect. That's why you brought her. I thought you just brought her because that was your girlfriend. I didn't know that. So it worked for him.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything. So.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I think every guy's is different, but I think they all say it's a mindset, you're training yourself.
It's funny when you said that they're the two actors that used to date each other. Like, that blew my mind, because for whatever reason, I just never thought that porn stars dated each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. You'd be surprised.
Oh, wow.
They definitely do. They'll go on set and they're like, oh, he was a great fuck, or I don't know, he was cute. I don't know what they do. And then they start dating. It's a very small world, the porn world. And if you start dating everybody, especially when there's not that many men.
There's a lot of different women out there in the porn industry. I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more women coming and going. Yeah.
Wow. So I figured it'd be the other way around.
It's the same dude. Like
every video.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like every training video got that same dude.
They are.
Like there's always the same
Rocco,
dude.
I think it's Rocco or something.
Yes.
He's famous. Yeah.
Yes.
This guy Mike something or other, Andito or whatever his name is.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like the gayest thing in the world, but there's every now and then where it's like, oh, I like this guy, I'm just gonna watch all the videos he's in.
See, I don't get to that point. I go by categories.
Well, I mean, have you ever joined a male porn star's website?
No.
Like, meaning he's doing other girls,
No, well, I joined, I did, like, there's certain companies that I've joined, like, their sites where I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I like what these guys do, and it's usually just the one guy that they hire to do all their videos.
One guy alone.
Yeah.
Just the one guy on his webcam.
He does it at other girls that just, like I like the things he says and how he handles them, so I'm like, I like this guy.
I love this
Yeah.
guy.
But there are guys out there that are straight, but they join men's websites because I guess, you know, I don't know, they like the way they fuck, or they have some of the best
Yeah.
girls on there. I mean,
Yeah.
would you guys join if Ron Jeremy had a website? I don't know if he does.
No, he's disgusting. He's
Yeah,
a
no,
pig.
no.
He's. I don't know how anyone lets him near it. I mean, the dick is. He's got a nice dick, but he's disgusting
What?
looking.
Is
It's
it?
big.
I think it's shrunk. I don't know.
He did it. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, for some reason, like, I don't know, you know, LA is a big place. I never run into people. Even when I go to porn events, I never run into the same people. But for some reason, I just run into him everywhere, and it's so annoying. It's like,
You can't get away from him. He's like a cockroach.
He's got you on his radar.
No, he is. I mean, I've been out shopping, and I ran into him, and I'm like, hell, like, seriously.
Get away from me. Sienna, we have to wrap this up, but thank you so much for calling us.
Oh, yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Where can everybody find you?
Just go to my main website. It lists everything that I do. naughtylifestyleexpert.com. I almost forgot. It has all my Facebook, all my Twitter, and everything on there, along with my website.
Awesome.
Easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, have fun.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye.